The 1980 United States 1-cent coin is one of those fascinating pieces of history that can be found in pocket change across the country. Most people are familiar with the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, but the 1980 penny holds more than just a familiar design. It has characteristics that make it stand out to collectors and coin enthusiasts, especially when you take a closer look at its condition and potential for value. Produced by the U.S. Mint, the 1980 penny is made from copper-plated zinc, and its design features Abraham Lincoln's profile, a portrait that was created by Victor David Brenner. The reverse side of the coin, which shows the Lincoln Memorial, was also designed by Frank Gasparo and has been a staple of the U.S. penny design since 1959. At first glance, the 1980 penny might seem like just another coin in your collection, but for those who know what to look for, this coin can be much more valuable than its face value of just 1 cent. The value of any coin, including the 1980 penny, is largely determined by its condition. While a penny that has been circulating in your pocket or change jar for years might have visible scratches, wear, and discoloration, a penny that has been kept in pristine condition could be a much more valuable find. Coin collectors use a grading scale to determine the quality of a coin, ranging from good to mint state. A 1980 penny in mint state, meaning the coin is in nearly flawless condition with sharp, clear details, is far more valuable than one that has been heavily circulated. One important thing to note about the 1980 penny is that most of these coins are still relatively common. The U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies that year, meaning there are many circulating throughout the country. However, the true value of the 1980 penny emerges when you consider the ones with rare errors or special characteristics. Just like with other coins, certain minting errors can significantly increase the value of the coin. Some of the most valuable errors in the 1980 penny are those caused by double strikes, where the coin was struck twice, leading to a misalignment of the design. This type of error is highly sought after by collectors because it makes the coin more unique and harder to find. Another factor that can increase the value of the 1980 penny is its rarity. Though millions of these coins were produced, certain examples may stand out due to their condition, the presence of minting errors, or even the particular die used to strike them. For example, a penny with a die crack or an unusual feature from the minting process could be worth significantly more than a typical 1980 penny. Additionally, pennies from specific years like 1980 can sometimes be more valuable simply because of how the market for coins evolves over time. As coin collecting becomes more popular and interest in historical pieces increases, coins that were once common can see their value skyrocket. The 1980 penny might not seem like a particularly rare or special coin, but when you find the right combination of condition, error, and scarcity, its value can soar. It's important to note that while most 1980 pennies are worth only their face value or a small premium in certain cases, there are rare examples of the coin that have commanded extraordinary amounts at auctions or through private sales. Certain minting errors, such as double dies or coins with other unique imperfections, have caught the attention of serious collectors. These rare pennies, in high demand among numismatists, can sometimes reach prices that most people wouldn't expect for such a small denomination. So, how much could a 1981 cent coin be worth? Well, the value of a rare, high-quality example of the 1980 penny can be truly astounding. For pennies that feature unique minting errors or are in exceptional condition, collectors have been known to pay up to $22,000. Yes, $22,000. This illustrates just how much a single coin, even one as small as the humble penny, can be worth under the right circumstances. If you happen to come across a 1980 penny that seems to be in pristine condition or has unusual features, it might just be worth having it examined by a professional. You could be holding on to a coin that's worth much more than its original value, and who knows, it might just be the beginning of a valuable collection that could fetch incredible prices down the line. Whether you're a seasoned collector or simply curious, the 1981 cent coin is a reminder that sometimes treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. The 1982 United States 1 cent coin, or penny, holds a fascinating place in the world of numismatics. While the penny might be the least valuable coin in everyday currency, Certain 1982 pennies are among the most sought after by collectors due to some key changes in its production and some unexpected rarities. If you think a penny is just a penny, think again. This small piece of currency could actually be worth much more than its face value, especially if you know what to look for. 1982 was a unique year for the U.S. Mint, as it marked the transition from one type of metal composition to another for the penny. Prior to 1982, the U.S. penny was made primarily of copper, but due to rising copper prices, the mint decided to switch the penny's composition to a primarily zinc-based metal. As a result, 1982 saw the production of both copper pennies and zinc pennies, which creates the possibility for variation in the value of 1982 1-cent coins. The key factor in determining whether a 1982 penny is valuable lies in whether it was struck from the copper planchet or the zinc planchet. So, how can you tell the difference? The weight is one of the main factors. A copper penny weighs about 3.11 grams, while a zinc penny weighs around 2.5 grams. If you have a 1982 penny that weighs 3.11 grams, it's likely to be made of copper, while a penny weighing 2.5 grams is probably made of zinc. This subtle difference in metal composition is crucial when it comes to the value of a 1982 penny. In addition to the composition change, 1982 was also a year that saw some minting errors. Errors in the coin striking process can sometimes lead to valuable and rare coins. Some of the 1982 pennies were struck with double dies, meaning the coin was stamped twice, resulting in a noticeable distortion of the image. This kind of minting error makes the coin more interesting to collectors, as it is a unique piece of history and is considered rare. Double die errors, particularly on high-grade 1982 pennies, can attract serious attention from collectors, as they significantly increase the coin's rarity and value. Another factor to consider when determining the value of a 1982 penny is its condition. Coins that have been kept in pristine condition, coins that have never been circulated and still show sharp details and clarity, are far more valuable than coins that have been heavily worn. A coin in mint state, MS-65 or higher, can command a premium price. Coins that are uncirculated, meaning they were never used in everyday transactions, tend to fetch more money at auctions or from collectors looking to add high-quality pieces to their collection. If you have a 1982 penny and you're wondering whether it's worth anything more than just 1 cent, there's another aspect to keep in mind: the provenance of the coin. Some pennies were part of special mint sets or had been preserved in specific ways, making them rarer and more valuable. For example, pennies from certain minting locations or with specific die markers may be of greater interest to collectors. Now, you might be thinking, a penny is just a penny, right? Well, not exactly. Even though millions of 1982 pennies were minted, there are certain examples that have been known to fetch extraordinary amounts of money. These rare examples, particularly the copper varieties with minting errors or the high-quality, uncirculated coins, have sold for thousands of dollars. For collectors, the thrill is in finding that one special coin, and sometimes that coin can be worth a lot more than its original face value. Whether it's a 1982 penny struck on the wrong planchet or one with a double die error, the value can add up quickly, making the search for such coins exciting and rewarding. If you're holding onto a 1982 penny, especially if it's in great condition or has the potential for one of those rare minting errors, you might be in for a pleasant surprise. It's possible that a well-preserved 1982 penny with the right characteristics could be worth as much as $20,000. Yes, $20,000. That's a massive return on a coin that, in most cases, would be worth only 1 cent. This is just one example of how coin collecting can uncover hidden treasures in the most unexpected places. So, if you have a 1982 penny tucked away, it might be worth taking a closer look. It could be the beginning of an exciting and profitable journey into the world of coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just a curious observer, the 1982 penny proves that sometimes, the smallest treasures can be the most valuable.